Now, in addition to the 13 alumni and friends that we honor tonight with Achievement Awards, we will also recognize 3 volunteers who have generously given countless hours of their time and talents to the university. The success of many alumni programs depends on the ideas, enthusiasm, and hard work of volunteers. Mentoring students, serving on the Alumni Association Board of Directors, helping alumni build a professional network, or refereeing at Ooze Fest, our mud volleyball tournament, are just a few of the ways volunteers contribute to UB. The Volunteer Recognition Award provides much-deserved acknowledgement for those who turn their belief in UB into tangible ways of giving back to the university. Our first recipient is Tom Palmer, a partner with the law firm of Jekyll, Fleischman, and Mughal. Tom is often found on campus attending Alumni Association meetings or mentoring up-and-coming entrepreneurs. He has served on the Alumni Association Board of Directors since 1996, contributing to numerous committees and advising the Executive Committee on financial and legal matters. He is also heavily involved with the School of Management's Alumni Association and the Center for Entrepreneurial Leadership. He helped found the Minority and Women's Emerging Entrepreneurs Program and is a mentor to many new business owners. Tom, we thank you for your efforts.
Thank you very much. Thank you, President Tripathi and Nancy, Jay, and Tim. First, I want to congratulate all the other honorees tonight. They're all truly awesome people, and it's an honor for me to even be in your company. I'm very grateful and touched to receive this Volunteer Recognition Award. I'm especially honored because I know there are so many other volunteers who give so much of their time and talents to UB, and it's an honor to represent those people. I'd like to thank Jay Friedman, Nancy Battaglia, Tim Lafferty, and all the other Alumni Associate staff and directors, and everybody who had anything to do with the nomination selection of myself tonight. I also want to thank my family and my partners at Jekyll Fleischman, who allow me to spend the time that I do to do the things that I love, like volunteer and do so many other things. When I attended UB back in the early 70s, my thoughts were primarily just to learn a few things, gather enough good grades to graduate and get a job. And then when I graduated, and I did get a job, and I had a family, pretty much my entire focus was my family and my job. It was years later that I felt something was missing. I wanted to get involved in something and give back. When I looked around at my choices, it was really pretty obvious. It was UB. I remembered some of the professors who inspired me to learn and grow, and UB was Western New York's premier resource with the highest potential, a place where I could learn, continue learning, connect with students who would be our future leaders, connect with faculty with exciting research and innovation, college athletics, other alumni. So I asked one of my partners, Jean Powers, who was already involved in UB activities, if she could help me get involved. She did, and that's how my journey started. I was able to become active in the University of Buffalo Alumni Association and other groups. Everywhere, people welcomed me and helped me along the way. At the University of Buffalo Alumni Association, I had the pleasure of working with Jay and all his staff and predecessors. I met and worked with many, many active volunteers, Tim Lafferty, Larry Zielinski, Mark Adler, Carol Goff, and many others, all fantastic people. At the School of Management Alumni Association, I had the pleasure of working with Cynthia Shore, Dean Assad, Courtney Walsh, and their predecessors, John Shellum and Dean Thomas. And through that episode, I met so many other great volunteers. And one evening while I was teaching a continuing education course in the School of Management, I accidentally came across the School of Management Center for Entrepreneurial Leadership. I was excited about the CEL from the day I discovered it. At CEL, I had the pleasure of working with Tom Ulbrich, and before him, Althea Learson and Mary Ann Sullivan, each of them taking CEL to a higher level. And through CL, I met all types of business owners and people in the university. For people who don't know what the CEL is, it's a great resource that fed my passion for entrepreneurship, in which through its programs connects UB with local business community, encourages student innovation and entrepreneurship through the Panache competition. It encourages the development of Buffalo businesses through its minority and women's emerging entrepreneur program, and much, much more. And no matter what or where I was involved at UB, a couple of things were always true. Everybody made me feel welcome. Everybody helped me find the places where I could individually make a contribution. And no matter what I did, I always got more out of the experience than I gave. Much has happened since I first became involved with UB. UB's become an even more important part of Western New York community and its future. And of course, President Tripathi and the other UB leadership have innovative plans to continue UB's rise as a preeminent research university while providing UB students with the best education and also having a profound impact on our community, nation, and world. And through all that, I've been fortunate enough to basically be here and be close to the action, so I've really appreciated that. So just to conclude by saying, I hope to continue to be involved and contribute to UB, and I would ask everybody here that's not to join the UB Alumni Association, to get involved in all that's happening at UB, because whatever your passion is, I think you'll find there's a place for you at UB, and I'm sure that you'll get more from it than you ever give. Thank you.